Fox NBA analyst Jim Jackson. Let's move to LeBron James, who publicly decried the violence in Charlottesville, Virginia this weekend, where a group of white nationalists clashed with protesters. One woman was killed and dozens injured. LeBron responded to the attack on Twitter, writing, "It's sad what's going on in Charlottesville. Is this the direction our country is heading? Make America great again, huh?" He said that. All right, Cowher, what's your reaction?
Well, he's sort of the voice of the players. Every player in the NBA that's been great, the Magic, the Birds, the MJs, the LeBrons, they've all had sort of a brand. LeBron is player empowerment. He's almost the opposite.
MJ empowered.
Well, I mean, to me, I would be surprised if LeBron did not. I'm never going to condemn people who don't rush to Twitter to have an opinion.
Right.
It's 140 characters, okay? I think politics on Twitter is kind of ridiculous. But in this instance, I would be surprised if LeBron didn't condemn it publicly.
Well, clearly what happened was a tragedy and sad. Again, I think LeBron James, like a lot of these athletes, well-intentioned, ineffective. He's well-intentioned. He wants everybody to feel good, and this got retweeted nearly 100,000 times, 200,000 likes. Completely ineffective. If your goal is to move people in the middle or expand your base or communicate with Trump supporters why supporting Trump is inappropriate, this is ineffective. Because the first thing a Trump supporter says is, well, hold on. When policemen got killed in Dallas, let me go through LeBron's Twitter feed. Did he blame President Obama? So this is polarizing and divisive, is what he did here over social media. And that's the intention of social media, particularly Twitter. It's to be divisive and polarizing and to spur more of what we just saw in Charlottesville over the weekend. Ineffective, well-intentioned, but ineffective. Young people have virtually no understanding of the strategy and the thought that went into changing America. We're not going to change America over Twitter. The things that happened in the 60s that everybody's trying to duplicate were thought out and strategic and were about bringing people together, not about being polarizing and divisive.
Why does everything on Twitter have to be effective or not effective? It's just a space to have an opinion.
When it's this ineffective, it's polarized.
Yeah, but Twitter's not meant to be effective or ineffective, is it?
I completely disagree. I think Twitter is an effective platform, especially when you have 37 million followers. And who are we to be able to say, or in position to say, what his motive was for even sending out the tweet? So, effective. My question to you would be, what makes it not effective? Because he got his point across because he shared on a platform that he has.
If you're trying to, listen, if you're just trying to preach to the choir, this is really effective. If you're trying to grow your congregation and draw more people to your side, it's ineffective. The blasting off into Trump over this event, again, the immediate reaction of Trump supporters is going to be, well, hold on, didn't I see Ferguson and Baltimore burn? And did LeBron blame LeBron? Did he blame Barack Obama for that? It's ineffective. It's polarizing and divisive.
But it's two different avenues here, though, Jason, in regards to Obama versus Trump. Trump has the history in regards to sexism and racism. So when something like this jumps off and he doesn't come out and condemn the white supremacists, then you're going to have this reaction. To me, from an athletic perspective, a LeBron James who speaks out, I can understand it because he's not only speaking out about this, he does so much in the community. Absolutely. If it was somebody that all of a sudden wanted to speak out, and I can't see you planting seeds in your community around where you're at, then I don't want to hear it. But this man, whether you like it or not, has done so much for the minority community in Akron that he can speak out.
And Jim, you know what I would have loved to have heard from LeBron, in my view? This is a tragedy, what's happening in Charlottesville. We need more people involved in our communities at a grassroots level to make sure this doesn't happen
But he
in other
said
places.
that. But he said that, and he's done that through his work, that I'm one of the guys that's going to come back to my community. Now, what you want to hear and how you want to position it is a lot different than that man's thing. See, and that's the difference. Now, You talked about Twitter not being effective. Back in the day, it was protests. People had to get together. Right now, we're using social media as a medium in regards to bringing the voice to the people. Back then, it was protests, boycotts. This is now
Very
our
strategic.
media.
This is all pulling everything out of the rear you're in. Because, again, I'll go back to, again, it's like we have short-term memory. What really upset me, the criticism of Barack Obama about Reverend Jeremiah Wright was the same thing. So when you say Trump has this history with racism, the other side says, well, so does Obama. Did you not see Reverend Wright and the whole controversy about racism? And you may laugh it off, but there's the other side that don't laugh it off and hear something completely different.
For me, and to your point, this platform, it's effective. Because if it were not effective, our commander-in-chief wouldn't use daily.
Oh, God, you just made my greatest point.
No,
he's an idiot, and we're taking our cues from him.
That's exactly... No, it's not that they're taking the cue from him. That's exactly why we know it's effective, because you know what he's saying because of that platform.
It's very effective at speaking to dumb people and short-sighted people. Yes, it is.
You know why? Because Barack Obama, when he ran for president the first time, what medium did he use? It was social media.
Absolutely.
That's what got people out. That's what got people galvanized.
You're talking about LeBron concerned about growing his base. No, he's not. He's got
talking about growing his base.
When you initially said, if you're trying to expand he's got a 500 million net worth.
That's not the base I'm talking about. If he's committed to the advancement of African Americans, the advancement of the treatment, fair and equality treatment, you have to expand the base of people that also share that view. This is not doing
it. Starts with saying
I think a lot of people did. By the way, he's got more followers than Trump, I've been told.
Yes.
And so, to me, I don't think he's worried on a tweet-by-tweet basis of expanding. LeBron has a brand, I guess. I hate using that word, but a brand, and it is
growing the other side. This tweet is growing the other side. Coming up, this video is making